Hello everyone, I am Monika from IELTS-9 channel. So in this video we are going to do writing task 2, especially this question. Discuss both these views and give your own opinion. Okay, so you should keep in mind, of course, we are going to finish it in within 40 minutes on this task. But before writing it, it is very important to follow some steps. So let's describe it. And yes, of course, for following the steps, first step is always read the question statement twice, thrice or 4 times. What will happen when you are going to read this question statement 3-4 times? So you are just getting getting ideas about like what we are going to write it. Okay, and try to understand, try to find out what the main important topic and what the type of question they are asking. Of course, you must have learned so many templates. Of course, when you are just aware that this type of question, okay, yes, I will be using that template. Okay, so let's read the question. Some people say history is one of the most important school subjects. Okay, just a moment. Yes. So this is the topic now it is covering. Some people say history is one of the most important school subjects. Other people think that in today's world, subjects like science and technology are more important than history. So some people are in favor of history, one of the most important subject, but others says in today's world, in modern era world, like subjects like science and technology are the more important than history. Means history should be just get side, and the main important things subject should be taught teach here in the school curriculum and all. Okay, so question type hai discuss both these views and give your own opinion. So of course you have already read out so many times these instructions. Write at least 250 words and relevant, give reasons for your answers and relevant example from your knowledge or experience. Okay, so this is the question. So you need to find what the main topic is. So main topic is there in schools. In schools, which subject should be both are main topic actually. History should be taught as a major subject, or science and technology should be should include in school education curriculum and also. Okay, so abhi let's move on to my copy notebook. So how to plan it? Let's look at the copy. So now I have like reading, I have covered almost all the books in reading. So I have started this series from Cambridge IELTS 13 book, and this is test 3. This writing task 2. The question is discuss both views and give your opinion. Okay, the question, as I have read out already, some people say history is one of the most important school subjects, and other people think that in today's world, subjects like science and technology are more important than history. Okay, so how we are going to, what are the important steps that we are going to follow it? So first important step is, we have already done it, read it twice or 4 times or 3 times. Second is identify the type of essay and topic and subtopics. Okay, very important to find out the topics and subtopics. Okay, so here one side, because it is discuss both views, so there are 2 sides. One side is saying history main subject, and other side is, other persons are saying science and technology are main important. So in technology, but where I mean they are discussing these subjects in schools. So let's find it. So here I have divided the topic like schools. They are talking about school curriculum, school subjects. Okay, in school, in all these things. One is talking about history, the main it should be, and other one is talking science and technical things. Okay, so you can just do it, or if you don't want to do it, then it is okay. But for your map minding, planning and all, this diagram, I am not saying that you should make this much big diagram. No, you should just like you can just write it, because in your question paper and all there would be no large space. Like you can write here school subjects, because when you are writing it, when you are planning it, ideas are coming into your mind at that time. First one is history, second is science and technology. This kind of things in your own neat and clean writing, you can just always write like this. Okay, so now 3-4 steps we have done. Now it's turn to move on to the important word. See, I am just telling you how I always plan for my essay, but because now I have to make video for, that's why I have just highlighted the words here. Otherwise no need to highlight, you have to just write closely in your question paper, on your question paper and all. So like the question was, find fourth step is find or write the important similar words. For the important words, from the important words are from the question, because every time your topic would be around these words. These are the words, just have a look. Okay, so let's read the question again. So here they are saying, so let's find the important words here. Some people say history is the main important. Of course, most important is also important word. For most important we could write significant or significance, like these words, or necessity of school and all. School subjects, yes. Other in today's world, yes, modern era, in this day and age. And subjects like science and technology, we need to find out some similar words or synonyms. If you know, if you don't know synonyms, then you can just add one word just here in front or at the end of the topic. So as you can do like this only. So I will tell you, for history what we can write about: study about our ancestors. For history we can write the word, not, but when it is required to write history subjects, historical subjects, historical theory and all, then you have to write history only. Otherwise, when you are just describing that why it is required to read about, to study about our ancestor, past historical knowledge and also these words you can use instead of repeating the word history again and again in your question. Second is most important word, significant, indispensable part of our life, indispensable part in our life. So most important means. For next is school subjects. For school subjects we can write in school, curriculum, subjects in school. So we can write this kind of sentence like words in our writing. So next word is that I had selected, in today's world, modern era, in this day and age. Next is science and technology. See, like science and technology, so many words you could use, but of course you should use it carefully. Knowledge of new things in this world, and so many things, like I have used applied science also, means practical knowledge of technological and all applied sciences. I have used the word for this. Next is technology. Yes, for technology I have used the word technology, like internet, smartphones and etc. These are the words I have just taken out from, these are the words from question statement, and these are the similar words. I am going to use it into the writing task. Okay, now this much of part we had done. Now in body paragraph 1 and 2, what points, the main important thing is here, what points we are going to write here. So okay, so let's plan it. Of course you should do it, because planning is required. When you have already points, then your flow will go automatically in a correct thing. Otherwise you would be thinking unnecessarily, avoiding wasting your time in thinking. Planning first 10 minutes it should be for your planning and all. So in body paragraph, first paragraph, what we are going to write about history. So first point of view, that they are saying that history is one of the major most important school subjects. So why they are saying that? Because If a child, school going child, is not aware about his or her roots of his culture and country and all, of course the world, ancient world and all, then he's not going to get anything. So if you are just going giving him a knowledge of science and technology, so he is not going to get know the difficulties that they here means their ancestors, their forefathers have faced to bring that kind of standard in his life. So that is important. First of all, to know the roots of our culture, country and world, to know about the difficulties they have faced. I have just written over wrong things, ancestors. Okay, ancestor. Oh, next is learn from past mistake. They will learn from past mistakes, like I had given used the example of Indian freedom fighting movement. Okay, so with the help of this example, they are going to learn that they should learn that past mistakes, whatever our ancestors had done, they should not do in future. So like I have given the counting, so you can just write one point and just carry on to in addition to, like, as a result, therefore. So you can just correlate all the things in one point, or if you want, you can just correlate the things for firstly, secondly, thirdly. It all depends how you are writing, how you are using your templates and all. Okay, next in body paragraph 2. So now in body paragraph 2, what they are saying, see, now in today's world, science and technology are more important than history. So why, you must be thinking, why I am bringing the question here? Because it is important. Every time you will be looking at this question statement, you will be just confirming that I am going right in my planning. Otherwise you would it may be possible that you may forget the requirements of question. Okay, so here I am going to write science and technology play a significant role in our life and all. So without science we cannot survive. Survive, knowledge and practical should be given in labs like computer science lab and all, so that they can accommodate with modern they can school students should can accommodate in modern world. Okay, second important point is for future careers, because as you know, our future is all dependent upon our technology nowadays. If you look anywhere, any field, wherever you go, you will find technology, phone, internet and everything, smartphones. But I don't know, so many things we can see. Even in medical field also technology is there, computer, laptop, everything is there. So I have just written in short time, so you can just expand your point of view. Now let's move on to the to my essay. Okay, so first of all, I would say, just a minute, spelling is wrong. Develop your own style. Okay, develop your own style. Don't copy anybody's style. Yes, you can learn templates. Very important to learn, because see, when you are using templates, but use all the templates in perfectly like manner, whatever they your coach, your trainer had explained it to you in your coaching classes. Okay, do not forget to write each and every word, whatever they are just explaining it to you. So now I have used this template. So in next video I would be using another template for the same type of question, discuss both views. So it all depends, whatever you want to learn, you want to learn, please learn it. So first introduction paragraph I have just written like that. Just look at this. Always start your writing. So here there is no left line is there. So when there is a line, of course you will get, or you may not get. Okay, so just a minute, I will show you the sample of the, you must be knowing. Okay, so here you can see sample. So here they have given line also and this thing. So you have to start your answer from here, not from here. Don't make design here. You can just you can extend here or here, but here in the extreme left, always start your sentence, your line with this extreme corner. Okay. So in introduction paragraph, what we are going to do in introduction paragraph, so I have just written, okay, I have not given you the template. Oh, let's first you read it and you will come to know. So I will just mark it with red pen. So in the salad days of millennium, see, I am getting my mistakes when I am reading it again. Okay, this is known as proofreading. In the salad days of millennium, the society is always polarized, divided into two groups almost equally regarding the notion, the main subject they are talking, that whether history subject is paramount in school curriculum, okay, or the knowledge of science and technology are most important than studying of past event. So different people have their distinct mindset. The following paragraphs would cast light on both the approaches before making a final note. Okay, so now I will tell you, just a moment. See, from, no, I am not doing this, from here to here, this is a template and you can add this topic on your own. So whatever, I am just writing it. Okay, and again this is also fit, again from here to here, this is all template. So you can learn all the things. Okay, so let's move on to, so first line I have used template, and then my question statements point, I have just paraphrased it, and almost similar kind of things, but that I have changed, like paramount I have changed it, and knowledge of science I have just added the word knowledge of science. So here, from here to here, these are also the template lines. Okay, let's move on to the BP1. So what BP1 is saying, so I will be starting with BP1, means I will be writing about history subject. So why it is important, I will just discuss about why they are saying, other persons are saying that it is important. So let's start with, to commence with the first notion, there are myriad things to be shared in its favor. Okay, first and foremost, a school child should know about his or her roots on culture and country, how it has evolved, means changed over the time period. They should know. In addition to it, student would understand how many difficulties his or her ancestors had faced to bring the modern standard facilities in the life. Okay, so let's short it little bit so that you can read it full. Okay, student, in addition to, student would understand how many difficulties his or her ancestors had faced to bring the modern standard facilities in the life, like independence or freedom. Okay, so, and in Indian school education, history includes all the events descriptions. All the events description is there, how India had attained her freedom from East India Company in 1947. See, so how I have explained, from East India Company in 1947, from late 19th century to mid of 20th century. As a result, schoolgoers would take care of all the things in future and thoroughly understand our ancestors' sacrifice for freedom. So see, this I have just, see my body para 1. So this is the actual view of my body para 1. Okay, little bit I am just doing it, just a moment, right? You can see. Okay, let's move on to body para 2. So this is in the first page only, and this is finishing my page. So I will be shifting it to another page if it is not completed here. Shifting towards the second school of thought, that school education should focus on science as well as technology, like computer education. Okay, so side by side I am giving examples also. Okay, so next, robotics, knowledge laboratory, and many more. No one can deny that in future all careers would be around scientific terms such as internet usage, online works, online usage, medicine work, battlefield, battlefield, space. Everywhere is technical thing. That's why it is important. So in order to be successful in life, school students must learn those practical subjects like such as physics physics. Therefore science related subject should be taught in educational institutions to develop a country. Okay, so that was my BP2. So next, let's move on to the this thing, my own opinion. So how I have just given in the separate paragraph, or if you don't want to give it in separate, then you can include your own opinion in conclusion. That's depend on you, or you can short this own opinion in 1 or 2 lines, 1 or 2 sentences. So personally I believe that the higher secondary level historical subject need to teach general science and new technology should include from primary to senior level. So this is my personal view, that up to higher standard means 10th standard historical subject should be need to teach, and then these subjects should be from primary to senior level, means at all levels. So now what is my conclusion? So in my conclusion, so you can write here to conclude in a conclusion. So there is no harm in writing to conclude in a conclusion. So here I am using the template, hammering the last nail, comma, knowledge of gone days, events or cultures related subject should be a part of education, but also applied science and its knowledge should still be maintained as a mandatory topic for every school student to keep pace with the future job market. So it is also important. Okay, so what they are saying, so but this knowledge and science subject should be introduced to keep pace with the future job market. So I have just written like this, and my words are, I have counted my words here. So you can reduce your words up to 290 and 300. So my words are 310 words. I have just counted it. Okay, so this is my opinion. This is BP2. So 3 lines are just at the back page. I will show it to you. So this is my BP2. See, shifting toward the second school of thoughts, and this is BP1. You can see here. Till that, or if you find it that it is too lengthy, like you can just remove any offline any template, like you can just short it, but your point should be there. Okay, and it is important how you discuss, how you just organize your thoughts, points. It should not be like that you are just talking here and there. No, it should be related to your main topic. So here they are just, so see, when you will be reading it again, you please watch it again, or just click a photo of that. You would you would be finding that here I have just in body paragraph 1 and 2 and everywhere I am just talking about history subject, and science and technology are important than history and should be important school subject. Everywhere I am just talking this and this and this. So your answer should be only from the question statement only. Thank you so much.